Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we play Marvel Champions. Everything Marvel Champions you're gonna find on this video. In this channel here, you're gonna find everything Marvel Champions. Marvel Champion news, Marvel Champions deck lists, series, rating reviews, reviewing cards, discussions, you name it, gameplay, everything Marvel Champions here. So if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. All right, today, welcome back to the rate and review. We're gonna be rating and reviewing Spider-Woman, so let's jump into the review. Here we go. We have Spider-Woman. Now, I am very excited to rate this deck here for the sole purpose, not the deck, but this to rate and review this hero. This hero is, to me, the first hero that is a multi-aspect hero. What that means is that in her hero kit, she has the ability to play all 4 aspects. As you can see here, she's got aggression, leadership, protection, and justice. These cards also count towards that, and they're labeled here. It says, this card is both Spider-Woman card and aggression. This card is both Spider-Woman and leadership, both Spider-Woman and protection, Spider-Woman and justice. So this is gonna be fun. I've never had, haven't experienced, let's just jump into it here. Spider-Woman, her stats. They're very concerning until anytime it's the floor of 1111, well, that's not really the floor. The floor is 0 because Hulk is 0 thwart, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna say 1111. I kind of just like start to like, oh, gosh. But then I think about, wait, then if her stats are like that, then she probably has a bunch of cards in her kit. They're gonna do a bunch of crazy stuff. Also, if you guys are wondering what kind of sleeves these are, I use the matte GameGenix standard card matte sleeves by GameGenix. I think they're pretty good. I think they're awesome. They're non-glare, non-reflective. I use them mainly in, I use them specifically for recording YouTube content. Also, they're very good for the non-glaring of your eyes, so they're a little bit easier on your eyes. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Not a sponsorship. I just had questions of that before, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys, anyone was wondering or looking for a good sleeve there. So GameGenix, great sleeves, great recommendation. I think these are good sleeves. Not a ad, not a sponsorship, not nothing. Just wanted to throw it out there. But Spider-Woman here. I love the artwork. It's a 1 attack, 1 thwart, 1 defense. She's an Avenger. She's a spy. Hand size of 5. Hit points of 11. Superhuman agility. Interrupt here. When you play an aspect card, Spider-Woman gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense until the end of the round. Limit once per round for each aspect. So, limit once per round for each aspect. Are you saying, if I play all 4 aspects, she gains +4 on every stat? The Spider-Woman is automatically my favorite hero. She'll have 5 attack, 5 throw, and 5 defense until the end of the round. When you play an aspect card, limit once per round for each aspect. So that, yeah, that works. Oh my gosh, that's insane. She is so beast. Jessica Drew, alter ego, double agent. Choose 2 aspects instead of 1 during deck building. You must include an equal number of cards from those aspects in your deck. Look at the top card of any deck. Look at the top card of any deck. Limit once per round. Okay, kind of, I mean, I guess there has to be something that revolves around that, but for the most part, not the best alter ego ability. Double agent's really cool. You can add her precon was aggression and justice, which is really awesome. You can put leadership in here. You do anything. Spider-Woman, I'm already starting to like her a lot here. So we got Captain Marvel as her ally here. After Captain Marvel uses the basic power, draw one card. I gotta hand it to you, kid. This is one of the more impressive messes I've ever seen. She's a 4 cost, so she costs a lot. Carol Danvers is expensive, but she's got the Truth Ward, 2 attack, 1 consequential for both, and a 3 health there. Kind of cool ability. If you can just preserve her and keep her alive, it's a +1 draw each attack. She's pretty hefty on attack and thwart, so pretty cool there. You have 2 copies of Finesse here. These are her 2 cost upgrades. Exhaust Finesse, generate a wild resource for an aspect card. You don't yell Avengers Assemble every time we leave the house. Jessica Drew. I said assembly, I don't know why. But pretty cool. Generate wild resource anytime is super awesome. We got Jessica Drew's Apartment. Alter Ego card. 1 cost support. Exhaust Jessica Drew's Apartment. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an aspect card. Add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Okay, so pretty cool. Exhaust. Draw 1. And that's about it. What's her alter ego here? Look at the top card of any deck. There has to be a reason why that you can do that. Oh, can you look at the encounter deck? It's a deck, technically. Let me know in the comments if you could do that for the encounter deck, because maybe that might change some stuff when you do play like Justice, or you play her with some of the new heroes that are coming out in Marvel Champions. Wow, that actually would work out pretty cool. You team her up with someone else, and you look at the encounter deck, and you can see and do things revolving like Falcon. Whoa, Falcon. Okay, she's S.H.I.E.L.D. and Spy, Avenger Spy. Okay, that's for a different video. But exhaust Jessica Drew's Apartment, search top 5 cards of the deck for an aspect card, add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck after. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. We got 2 aggression cards, also Jessica Drew cards here, Spider-Woman cards. It's 2 events. Venom Blast, hero action, attack. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. This card is both super Spider-Woman card and also aggression card. That's her aggression cards there for the damage. You got the Pheromones, which is the leadership card. I really like this card here because you can stun and confuse an enemy. It's not necessarily a villain, like Spider-Girl has the ability when she enters play, you stun the villain, the minion, but this is for an enemy, so you can choose anything. You stun and confuse, that's actually pretty big there. Pretty awesome. I really like this card as well too. This is the protection card. 2 event, containment immunity. Superpower, hero action, heal 3 damage from Spider-Woman, and give her a tough status card. So you can give her tough, and you heal damage. So she's got survivability already. She's got versatility. She's got board control because of the stunning and the confusing. She generates her own resources. You got remove a total of 3 threat among schemes in play. It's a 1 cost and inconspicuous. You can do pretty much anything. It's very versatile. You can heal, you can give her a tough, you can gain status on your stats here, stun, confuse anything, deal a whopping huge 5 damage, search cards, pretty good. And then the last one card in her deck is, in her kit, is Self-Propelled Glide. Ready, Spider-Woman, she gains aerial until the end of the round. Spider-Woman, really like her kit. Very interesting, very crazy. I don't even know where to start. She's instantly set up. She doesn't need like anything crazy to set up. You just draw her, and whatever you build your deck around, whatever 2 aspects you do, you gain potentially. You can potentially each turn use gain +2 thwart, +2 attack, +2 defense. So putting her at a 3, right? If you use like an aggression and a justice card, potentially you'll put her at 3 thwart, 3 attack, 3 defense, potentially each turn, because you'll have more of the cards that you build your deck around. But if you can save like a protection card or a leadership card and like one of her hero kit cards, you could potentially do a big move. You could also play self-propelled, so you'll ready Spider-Woman and then you hit for another 5, so that's 10 damage one turn. Kind of crazy, especially if you use like Venom Blast. You stun, you heal, and then you remove. So you'll already do 5. You'll attack for 5, ready, attack for another 5. So potentially you could do a lot. She is interesting indeed. Wow. Looking at her alter ego, I don't really see a reason for her to go into alter ego. She's got one card that lets you search the top 5 cards of a deck for an aspect card. I mean, you're going to be drawing cards. She's got a good hand size, alter ego of 6, Spider-Woman 5. So she's got a good hand size. You don't necessarily need to go into alter ego besides like the occasional heal of 3 from the recovery. You're going to basically stay in... You're gonna want to stay in hero form because all our cards are hero. So her alter ego, I'm probably gonna give that a thumbs down. Board control is there because she can deal threat, she can heal, get the stuff, confuse, she can deal big damage. So she's already got threat and attack and ready herself to deal with like minions and like attack 3 or thwart 3. So she's got the board control. I personally think she's got the board control because she can do these stunning and confusing things. She can heal 3 damage. I really like this inconspicuous because you can remove up to a total of 3 threat among schemes. So you don't have to do 1 from 1. Like say you have others that are like one-ish. Remove 1, 1, 1, and 1 from all 3. And then you just hit them, boom, boom, with like your allies or whatever else you build your deck around. Versatility is 100% there. Survivability. She's got 2 cards in her kit that have her to heal. I'm going to give her the survivability based around all the versatility that she has as well. I feel like those two kind of go hand in hand. She can do a lot, but she can also, like, say she's in Spider-Woman form, right? You're in hero form. You go and attack. You activate self-propelled glide. You ready Spider-Woman. You flip down. You recover. You action, look at the top card of any deck. Why? I don't know, but do it. And then, so you recover for 3, and then now you draw a hand size of 6. Say you draw one of these hero cards, you have another self-propelled, you recover for 3 again, you flip up, you activate self-propelled, you're back up. You can do a lot of things. You could do a lot of things here. Survivability and versatility, I think, go hand in hand if you don't have like that super recovery healing card. I think she's able to survive because she's got a lot of cards that can get her out of a lot of pickles. Yeah, so survivability is there, 100%. Alter ego, thumbs down. Board control, yes. Setup-wise, she comes in setup. She literally comes in setup. You don't need like an armor. You don't need a weapon to do her thing. It doesn't cost anything to get her to what she needs to do. You just play the cards and you start punching. Very versatile. She looks so much fun. She looks like a lot of fun because you can do anything in this deck. You can give her, I'm going to probably build her in the aspect of like aggression and justice just to deal with those cards there. Probably make it thematical. Protection as well, leadership. I mean, you can do anything with this deck, and I think that is the super awesome thing about it. Very multi-aspect. I love this. I think there is a few other heroes in the collection of Marvel Champions that have been released so far that do this. I think there's like a handful, probably like 5 or 6. I'm not 100% sure. I know Adam Warlock is one, so I'm excited to get to that when I do get to that. But for the most part, Spider-Woman, I'm going to rate her a 4 out of 5 in Marvel Champions hero kits. She's very good at easy. She's very good at setting up, very easy. She's got board control. Because of the readies, the multiple readies that can do stuff, she can heal her stats to do stuff, right? That's the reason why I'm saying she can do stuff. She's got a lot of cards to do stuff as well, like whatever she needs to do for that situation or those situations of board control. She's got a really good ally, kind of cool. Alter Ego is a thumbs down immediately, and Versatility, 100%, she can do a lot of stuff. Survivability also is there because she can do a lot of stuff as well. What she needs to do to survive, she can like stun, confuse the villain, and then flip down, recover twice, turn goes over, you're back to full health again, and then you do what you got to do. And then you don't take a hit because he's stunned. So the villain's stunned. So you can do a lot. You can do a lot. So Versatility, 100%, 4 out of 5. Now I'm just like getting more excited. I feel like I'm rating this too high. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We're moving into the next cycle now, and these heroes are getting a little bit more complex and a lot more unlinear. And I only say that because I didn't get to rate and review Captain America and Doctor Strange. I feel like those also added a big like umph to Marvel Champions, but because I'm not able to play them, I might just do a digital rate and review of them. But for the most part, like Spider-Woman is insane. I just rated Hawkeye. He was also insane. I love everything that they did with these cards here. This expansion of Rise of the Red Skull. I think they did a good job in those two heroes. I'm starting to move into cycle number 2. And I love what they did here. I love what they did here. And not to like talk bad of the cycle 1 cards, because Black Widow is such an amazing hero. I think just with Hulk being so very just hulky, right? And I really love Spider-Man, but he's the core box. Black Panther's kit as well. I really love Black Panther's kit. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about this that feels so fresh and so new and so crazy. And also with Clint Barton, it feels so crazy. I've overlooked all of Captain America's cards, and I just wish I had him because he looks so much fun to play, and I'd probably have the same reaction of like, it's all about around his shield. He can do this, he can do that, he can do this. He's like, it's just so amazing. And then I look at Doctor Strange, and I don't even know where to start with that invocation deck. That looks insane. It's unfortunate I don't have those characters, but it's okay because this here feels crazy good. So 4 out of 5 I think is fair for Spider-Woman. She's definitely top 5 heroes of the rating already. I'll do a whole complete review of the series after I finish all the heroes I got. Probably like 40-something heroes to go, but we're grinding, we're pushing through, and this is my rate and review of Spider-Woman. I'm going to give her a 4 out of 5. She's very easy to set up. She just comes in, guns blazing, let's get rock and roll, you know, let's start to do it. Let's start to just play the game and get in there. Board control, very responsive. She's got cards to do that stuff. Survivability, she's got cards to deal with things to come back and survive. Versatility, she can do so much, and you can build her in so many different aspects of a deck. If you want her to be leadership, you can leadership. You want her to be protection, you can do protection. Justice, aggression. You can literally build her in any kind of way you want to do because of her multi-aspect hero. And I think the last one was Alter Ego. I'm going to give her a thumbs down on Alter Ego because she only has one card, which allows you to search the top 5 cards, and then she just looks at a card on the top of any deck. So it's not too much of an aspect thing. Doesn't give you a real reason to go into Alter Ego. So 4 out of 5 is my ratings here for Spider Woman. Let me know in the comments what your ratings are, what you guys think of my thoughts are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have been enjoying this whole series. For more of those series videos, go ahead and click right here. You'll be able to find all the playlists of the rate and reviews here, and then also YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video right here. If you guys like this content, you want more, go ahead and make sure to like on this video. It helps me a lot, helps me grow this channel. And if you guys aren't subscribed, go and subscribe. Let's go ahead and try to get to 30 subscribers. Without further ado, that's it. Thank you guys so much. This is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.